Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. So, in the previous class, we were discussing about the advantages and the limitations of the flowchart. So, today we will continue with the topic of examples of flowchart. The following examples are the flowcharts of example 1 and 2 given for writing an algorithm. That is on page number 104. So, normally there are two types of flowcharts. First is a simple flowchart that is written directly, and the second is a branched flowchart, that it means some of the things can be come out in the form of branch. So let us see with an example. First is a simple flowchart, that is to add two given numbers. So let us see the flowchart that how an addition of two numbers will be performed. So first is a start. Then input A, it means the user will enter a first number. Input B, the user will enter a second number. And then sum is equal to A plus B. And finally, print sum and stop. Here if the user is entering 10, then in B the user is entering 20. Then sum is equal to 10 plus 20. What would be the answer, students? 30. So in sum what will get stored? 30. And print sum. So what would be the output? 30. Okay, so first the user is entering 10. That is a first number, then 20, that is a second number, then the addition is done, that is 10 plus 20, so 30, and finally this 30 or the result will be printed on the screen. So that is a simple flowchart for the addition of two given numbers. Next is a branched flowchart, that is to find the smaller number of the two given numbers. So first start, then input A, the first number, input B, that is the second number. Then the condition will get checked. Is A less than B? If yes, A is less than B, then what will get printed? A is smaller. But if A is not less than B, then B is smaller, and stop. Let us see again that with some simple example. Here the person is entering 10 in A variable, 20 in B. Now the condition will get checked. Is 10 less than 20? It means A is less than B. Yes, 10 is less than 20. So what will get printed? A is smaller. 10 is smaller. But if here the student or the person have entered 20 as a first input A, 10 in B, then is 20 less than 10? No. So B is smaller. Okay, so this is how a branched flowchart is implemented. And finally, the output will be displayed. If A will be smaller, then A is smaller will get print. But if B is smaller, then B is smaller will get print. And finally, here our flowchart will get stop. Okay, so these are the two type of flowcharts. Now let us see one more example, that is a do and learn activity. Write an algorithm to find a student's final assessment grade. The final grade is calculated as an average of marks of 5 students. State whether a student passes or fails. Also make a flowchart for the same. So first we have to write the algorithm, and then we have to also prepare a flowchart. So first let us see an algorithm. Step 1 is start. Step 2 is to get the marks of the 5 subjects, that is A, B, C, D and E. Then we will add the marks and divide them by 5. If average is below 40, then print the result fail. Else the result pass. It means the students have got the average marks, the final marks less than 40, then the student is fail. If the marks are greater than 40, the total marks are greater than 40, then the student is pass. And finally stop. Now let us see the flowchart beginning with start. Then input of 5 marks, 5 subject marks, that is A, B, C, D, E. Now in the grade we will add all the numbers A, B, C, D, E and divide it by 5, because how many subjects are there? Total 5. So that is a simple formula of calculating the average. Now the condition will get checked, that if the person marks is less than 40, it means the grade of the person is less than 40. Yes, then the person is fail. But if the marks of the student, the total marks or the grade of the student is greater than 40, it means if it is not less than 40, then the student is pass. And finally stop. Okay, one more algorithm is given, that is, write an algorithm to find the volume of a cuboid and make a flowchart for the same. Let us see the algorithm first. Start, then take the length, breadth and height of the cuboid. Now you have to multiply LBH, that is length, breadth and height. And finally you have to print the result and stop. Let us see the flowchart of it. Start, then input first length, then breadth, then height. Now for calculating the volume, we will multiply all the inputs, that is L into B into H, and finally we will display the output and stop. Let us see an example. If the person is entering 2 as height, 3 as breadth and 4 as height. So what would be the volume? 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. So 24 is the answer that will be stored in the volume and will get printed. Okay, so here we are finishing our chapter number 10. Let us move towards the keyword. First is algorithm, a textual representation of a program. Then alteration, it means changes. Flowchart, that is a graphical representation of a problem. Program is a set of instructions. Unambiguous, it means clear and precise. Well ordered, it means that is in proper order. These keywords you have to write in your computer notebook. And the exercises PDF I am sharing with you. So the descriptive exercises you have to write in your computer notebook along with keywords, while the textual exercises you can finish in your computer textbook. Okay students, for now bye bye. Have a great day ahead.